What's up, guys? It's Sunday Backyard Farmer. Now today what we're going to be trying to accomplish is getting this backyard ready for fall gardening. Get rid of this earpiece. Coming with their dad to get some dirt. Say get some dirt.
Get some dirt.
Nigga here say get some dirt.
Get some dirt.
Some dirt. So, you know, usually if you follow me and in between the different seasons, you guys already know I'm always running behind. But today we're gonna get in this backyard and we're gonna, I don't know if I'm gonna do the whole thing today, to be honest with you. It don't look that dark in the camera. It's pretty shaded in the backyard. The sun and everything's on the front side of the house, but I'm at least going to prep some areas to be able to get this fall garden going. So let me show you guys how it looked now and all the failures. All right, guys, so this is what we have going on so far, and it don't look too different from I think what I showed y'all before, but we basically been having struggling peppers and tomatoes and all of that stuff. So all of this I'm getting ready to rip out. That's a ground cherry that came from last year. I did not plant that, but it even struggled. So we're gonna get these areas, zoom out, we're gonna get these areas in between cleared up, ripping this stuff out. Like this pepper right here, and it could be a waste of time, but this pepper right here, I may dig it up and put it in a pot. I may try to overwinter it, but the ones like this that didn't do anything, it's just going in the compost pile. So everything in between these is getting cleaned up. You can just move that pot out the way, but some of the cucumbers just laying around. You got some little tomatoes right there, but that plant's garbage, of course. You got some tomatoes trying to do something right here, but I'm ripping all of it out. Oh, and guys, now this may be too much, I'm not sure. It's my first time having some guavas, some pink guavas, so I'm gonna up pot these, not in this video, but that'll be a different video. I'm gonna up pot these and have them situated. I gotta finish reading the climate that they work in, or that they best in, because I may have these in the garage for the winter. But yeah, stand on track. All this stuff coming up. You last one of it. I'm gonna leave these elephant ears in here. We got a weed that's doing pretty good back there. Pretty strong weed that's gonna seed this whole area. I gotta get rid of that. All this stuff is getting cleared out. Like I said, if it's some peppers, like this one, it's been doing okay. It's been producing a little bit. I may put that one in the pot, but we still got some stragglers. It's not doing anything. Haven't did anything. This one did okay. I should have topped it off, but all these little guys we're getting rid of. May try to overwinter that. So I'm not trying to be long-winded. I'm not trying to drag this video out, but we're just gonna set the camera down. I just wanna figure out what end I wanna start on first. So we're gonna start down here by this banana plant and work our way on down. I'll probably stop right before the wood chips for this area right here, and then concentrate on the other area where the green's at. So let's get started.
Butterfly in the sky.
All right, guys, see what time it is. We're gonna see how much we can get done. All right, guys, so as you can see, we've gotten the plants that were going out of season and wasn't producing out of this area, and most of the pine straw. And we stopped right here because I haven't made up my mind. I know I want to do something a little different beyond this point. So I want to do something different above this point. Beyond this point, I want to do something different. And then once it hit this corner, I want to do something different all the way down to the end. And I want to save these wood chips as well. So I rake these wood chips up in a pile, get everything dug up and stuff so I can plant in there. So now, guys, I'm gonna show you what I use for this small area, and it will save you a lot of money. So I'm gonna go get my tiller that I use in conjunction with my weed eater. Here we go. So here's my weed eater, guys. And most importantly, most of them are, but you gotta make sure you have a 2-piece weed eater. This is the tiller I use. Now you can see it's not even the same brand. It does not matter. This usually goes for about $100. And if you already have a weed eater, that is a lot cheaper than a tiller this size. Tillers are very expensive. So this is what I use for this small gardening area. It's not big, it don't take long. So, and I'm not, when you say tilling, it's like a trigger word for most people. Some people, oh, you're tilling the dirt. That's so wrong. I call myself agitating the dirt. So I'm getting ready to agitate the dirt and add some more soil to the top of it and kind of mix it in. So here we go. So as you can see, I'm gonna rake through this a little bit. Just getting the soil, you know, loosen up to be able to take these seeds because I am direct sowing. So I'm gonna also, like I said, I'm gonna add some more soil, bag soil to this area and mix it in with the rake. Get this area right here ready to go. Same thing over here. Same concept. Just loosening this stuff up. All right, guys, so I get a lot of questions of people asking me, what kind of soil should I use in my garden? I don't really get into real particulars about that, but grab my glove. Like if it's on sale, and I'm normally mixing, so I'm usually mixing native soil in different bags of soil, or I know you guys seen me go to the nursery, load up the back of the truck. I would do that and mix it. But normally when I do grab bags of soil, I do get Jungle Grow, and I'll show you that. So I usually get this. I usually get Jungle Grow. You know, it's talking about habitats and stuff. We don't know exactly how true. I haven't done a whole bunch of research, but I do like this. For the price and the cubic feet that you get, that's one of the main reasons that brought my attention to it. And it's done very well for me. So with my last crops, I actually did not add it to that. So I'm going back to my normal routine. I'm mixing this in with the native soil. And of course, I will start back continuing my coffee grinds and my eggshells for these areas right here. So we're gonna get started, finish tilling this area right here, tilling this area right here. Then we can start mixing the bag. So this bag right here, this 2 cubic feet or whatever, I'm gonna just use that. It's gonna be a bag for that area, bag for this area, a bag for this area, the bag for that area. Now, honestly, that can get expensive. I mean, this bag is normally around $8-9. So, you know, each area, we'll just say for ease of math, $10, $20, $30, $40. Y'all see how rich that is? This is why I like using this. So here you go, guys. Nothing special, but when you direct sowing, you need that fluffiness. That seed don't need to fight to establish some roots, and it need to be able to go down with ease. So this is the way I like to get my garden started. As you can see, we got these areas done. So now I'm going to map out the seed packs that I want to put in this area, and how many, and the spacing that I have. So that's the next step. Like I said, we're gonna do this area a little bit later, because I got something different planned for this side. So guys, I'm gonna do something a little different. Most of you guys know I do things a little different. So I want to mark where my rows are gonna be. So it's easier to show you once it's done than for me to try to show you now. So I want to mark the rows and then be able to put a tag at the end so I know exactly what's right there. So I think that's what I'm gonna do right now, and I'll show y'all the finished result. Alright guys, here is the time now. It is funny how time flies. I didn't get everything done that I wanted to, but I just want to show you what is done so far. So now you can kind of get an idea how these lines kind of help guide me. So I wanted to do it at an angle, and I also wanted to try my best this year to keep a mound system. So I want to keep a mound system so I can utilize all the water that gets in here, and it gets soaked in and get to the roots. So that trench is for the water to soak in, and I'm gonna plant on the mound. It's nothing new, people have been doing it for centuries, but I actually want to utilize that this time. Instead of it being flat, see if y'all can tell the difference. It's kind of hard to see on the camera, but instead of it being flat, the water can pool up in here, therefore have a chance to actually soak down, and then if the plants are on the hill, it's actually able to soak in on both sides and down, so to keep this area pretty moist and or hydrated is a better word. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So it's not perfect, but you guys get the idea. That's why I wanted the lines help me keep everything in order and help my brain visualize how I wanted it. Now, this area right here is going to be straight. And then when we get back over here, I'm just going to mirror that side over here. So that is it for today, guys. This is part 1 on getting your fall garden ready. I'm about to go in the house, get my seeds organized, and when I come back, that's what we'll be doing. Actually planting the seeds, actually getting some water down once we plant the seeds, and finishing up that area down there. So other than that, guys, I appreciate you stopping by, and you know what I want you to do? Skid some dirt. Some dirt. Later, guys.